Hi, my name is John Q, and I'm an addict in recovery. And you know, I, I I don't really know what I want to talk about today. I think what I want to talk about is these expectations that people put on us, that you know they think that we're supposed to live up to because we have you know been in recovery for a long time, or we've been doing things for a certain been practicing principles for a certain time. And I don't know, you you you, you know when you know I think I want to talk about expectations, and the expectations that people put on us, and the expectations that we put on ourselves, and the expectations that we have, you know um and how someone might think that we're supposed to live up to those expectations, and be a certain way, or that we're, because we've been you know clean for a long time. Like, nobody really knows what hole I crawled out of, and to how deep that hole was, that I had to dig my way out of, or climb my way out of, before I got into recovery in the first place. And for some reason, it seems like people who are new are more important than the people who have been here for a long time. And I understand that sometimes there are certain things that say that somebody is more important, you know, for whatever reason. But the truth of the matter is that I'm still coming here, or I'm still in recovery, and I still attend, you know, you know, things that I need to attend to, because I'm the one that needs that help more than anything else. And I try to give as much of myself as I can, you know, that I, like, I try not to put any expectations on myself, except for the ones that I have learned when it comes to being who I am, being myself, and I think from coming around, I've learned to be who I am, and being true to myself. And one of the slogans that, we like to say to our own self, be true. And, I, I hate it sometimes when I go outside of that, and I end up allowing somebody else's behavior to dictate how I behave, and I have to admit that I made that mistake tonight, and I don't, I don't like that. I don't like when that happens, for whatever reason. You know, um, I deal, like, I try to be as true to myself as possible, and I don't always get it right, and I hate when people think that like I'm this superhuman being or a super person, that I'm supposed to like live up to these expectations, you know, and and be somebody who I'm really not. You know, I don't want to apologize for my behavior, um, and for especially for being human. Because if there's one thing that that I am still, regardless of whether I'm an addict in recovery, or I'm a person with a mental disorder, or or just a regular dojo, that I am human, that and I will always continue to be human, and that I have human feelings, and and just the same way that other people feel, so do I. But I really don't know what it is that I want to say today, say tonight, other than that I want to be me, that I strive to be who I am, myself, that I try not to like put these unreasonable expectations on myself of trying to be something that I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Uh, I'm just not perfect, and I'm not trying to be perfect. You know, and I don't even want to try to figure out how to live perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just so it just like it's not even like I don't even I can't even comprehend it inside my own mind. You know, how people could live that way to try to live to perfections that they have none of. And yeah, I try to be the best person that I can be. And usually when I know better, I do better. And every day I try to improve who I am. Who I am. That's who I'm trying to improve. Who I am. Not who you think I am or what you think I should be or how you think I should act. I'm not trying to improve that. I'm trying to improve me. And like according to me, and to trying to be more of me, and sometimes that person is, I'll give you a scenario, because I notice a lot of different things about people. Some people that are from the north and some people that are from the south, and like I come from New York where like people are supposed to be rude, because of the way we talk and the way we express ourselves, and the fact that we don't say ma'am, we don't say sir, or you know, we don't speak that way, and usually we just speak, like, when we speak to somebody, we say, hey, are you doing okay? Is everything all right? Like we don't say sir or ma'am, are you doing okay, ma'am? Or, are you feeling all right, madam? I, I just, but does it mean that I'm being rude because of the way, because I'm not using certain words, or because I'm not speaking a certain way, that I'm trying to be rude? I'm not trying to be rude. We all have different cultures, and we all, come from different places, and we shouldn't expect people to be, you know, you know, the way that they are in their culture to be, in, like me. It was just like, like back in the days uh, when, like when the Spaniards came and tried to teach the Indians how to be like them. And these were Indians, and they had their own life, and they had their own culture, and they had their own way of doing things. And here comes some Spaniards, and they're gonna turn around and tell them, that they have to be a certain way or live a certain way and do things a certain way so that they could be acceptable, or they could live a certain way. I mean, come on, really? I mean, you really think that I'm supposed to live, to your expectations? But anyway, I just, I'm feeling like, like really a little bit, you know, not understanding, you know, what happened to me tonight, and I just want to say, like I'm not out to hurt anybody, and I am who I am, and I'm not gonna apologize for being me, and for being the way I am, you know, um, and if I can find some improvement, I will try to improve, and but I'm not gonna try to be something that I'm not, and anyway, my time is almost up, and I might not have made any sense today, but I do practice principles, and I live up, and I live according to those principles today, to the best of my ability, and if that's not good enough for you, and hey, you know, keep showing up, keep looking, keep seeing, keep expecting, and keep getting disappointed. You know, um, there's a saying that says expectations are just a premeditated resentment. So you may end up being really resentful for a long time if you continue to expect certain things. Anyway, if nobody told you they love you today, I love you, and so does the God of my understanding love you too. Thanks for listening.